X-Tom, why do we keep fucking around when we got to do another gig?
They said we're going to try to leave real pretty soon now. We got to go to the post office, get some money orders, then we're going to try to go.
All this time I figured to go to the post office. I'm getting extremely pissed, but they won't fucking listen. Tom won't. It's inhuman. You're asking for trouble. The rules are you get your ass up and go to the next town. Then you fuck around. And if there's anything happen, a traffic jam, you're already at the gig. You got the doctor disappearing for 5 hours and nobody know where the fuck you at. I don't.
You want this? Do you? Do you like this? Is this what you asked for? It is what you asked for, right? You asked for rubbing alcohol, right? Yes, you did. There's Warnbro discs. There's fucking cold spray.
Let me see if I get this right now. He been gone all fucking morning and he got a fucking attitude. I'm sick of this shit.
He won't get one. I don't fall down.
The rules are you take your
I make the rules.
You don't make no. You know what? What's the fucking bus station? I'm tired of this. Because I'm gonna end up killing him or he gonna kill me. He don't give a fuck about me.
Yeah, don't make it.
5 hours he been gone.
So we've been on about a half hour, but we haven't gotten a line.
It's longer than a fucking half hour. Shit ain't getting better, it's getting worse. How can they show up at 9 o'clock, said we're leaving in an hour, and 6 hours later, they still ain't left? Don't give a fuck.
Clarence Henry Reed, who I love, has some issues. When you have musical genius, you have to give to get. You got that, John? Got the key? And one of the things he doesn't have is a sense of other folks sometimes. He doesn't understand that he has no power. He is a passenger. His job is to be Blowfly on stage and to sit in his seat in the van and let me bring him stuff and let me make him great career-wise again. That's all. But instead, he decides to scream like a fucking asshole and ruin his voice and ruin my voice when our voices are our fucking livelihood. It doesn't stick in. It doesn't sink in. He's 69 and it doesn't sink in. And that's a shame, but whatever. I've built up this brand, the Blowfly brand, and it's a great brand, because even last night, when he sounded like dog shit, people still love it.
Good day, good morning. Woohoo! Hey, Dad.
This is the last tour I'm not going to make a lot of money on. This will be the worst. The first tour we did here was in 2005, and we had a bullshit band. We had Locke, who was great, and everyone else who wasn't so hot. And we did twice the people that we did on this tour, in every place, except San Diego. And in San Diego, we had a lesbian orgy, so it was still better. But on the other hand, well, the whole act is changing. I mean, I don't know why I haven't just said it. I mean, the band's going. It's going to be the Blow and Otto show. And that's the horse I'm riding next. I like working with Otto, because that's where the money is, that's where my fun is. And he's a madman, and his stage shows are awesome, and he wears funny costumes. He has a hermaphrodite outfit. He's got a disco cock and balls. He wears a mask and a cape. He's on our level. He's one of us. Blowfly is a big influence. So it's like liberating. And I get to go up front and really start stuff.
dickhead as usual.
I'm a big old brown man.
You're a brown man. You're a left nut.
In 1965, I recorded what is known as the first rap record ever. Check it out. This is Blowfly, the master class. Here to suck some soul to your ass. Boys and girls, the bootleggers and faggots, gonna rap in your ear till your ass get ragged. Where it in, I'd be under the strain. I black right off in my dang-a-ling. I wanna rap to all of you motherfuckers about my friends. Those are no good trucks. Ride down the road, carrying a load. Feeling more sexy than a pregnant toad. Rapping to my buddies on my CB. Don't want no bears, fuck with me. Right, daddy. Let me all of y'all say, right, daddy. Right, daddy. Right, daddy. Smoking weed, feeling fine. Suddenly I see a blue light behind.
The 9th grade was the first time I heard Blowfly. We sat by the school buses after school and they played me Rap Dirty for the first time, and it blew my mind.
While riding down the road doing about 80, checking out the legs of this fine lady.
I don't think anybody will really try to claim being the first rapper unless they really were. Rap, as we know it, is put and locked onto a beat and syncopated, you know, not just the poetry, but it has to be on beat. Rap Dirty was on beat.
Sat on the bed and start pulling up my clothes. Bump from my butch and start fucking with my nose. Then I find it was all a waste. It was a dick staring me in the face.
Blowfly is probably the most forgotten of the first rappers. He's had a kind of personal campaign to remind people of that.
Messed up my day and I spoiled my plan. I can still use my hand. Thought about the bomb that I had back home. I couldn't help but to play with my ball, Rap Dirty.
Did Clarence invent rap? Yeah, he invented it.
Why do you say that?
Because he's told me so often that he invented it. I believe him.
Rap Dirty. Rap Dirty. While riding to the state of Alabama, little town where I used to rap, went in this spot, said, what the heck? Motherfucker, no good, redneck. Asshole at the end of the bar. He said, nigger, do you know who you are? Pulled out my ticket for the bus on his glass and said, boys, y'all can't kick my ass. I remember what my mama said one night. Nigger sticks are bigger than white. A black ass was in for a big surprise. White boy's dick was 10 times my size. Right dirty.
Rap Dirty was the inspiration when I wrote Fight the Power, because he had this line in there, MFU and Muhammad Ali. And I just like, whoa, you talk about Muhammad Ali, man, it's like, that's close to God himself. So that rhyme had a lot of influence on the irony that you could actually say something like that.
I said, are you sure you want to fuck with me? I'm a distant cousin to Muhammad Ali. So his big dick began to shrink. He said, come on, boy, let's have a drink. Buddies in the corner started getting by the seat, carrying big club, wearing white sheets. He said, listen, nigga man, I'm the grand dragon of the Ku Klux Klan. Ain't no nigga badder than me. He said, motherfucker, you and Muhammad Ali. Threw my drink in his face, started to run. Felt lead on my ass from his shotgun. Got in my rig, covered my face, drove my truck through that motherfucking place. Bitches was running with glass in the hair. Crack was flying everywhere. Grand Dragon's on the ground with his ass bloody. I looked at him and said, 10-4, good buddy. And as I rolled off into the sunset, reached in the back and got a bottle of wine, looked in the mirror and said, can't stand myself sometimes. That's when I said ooh, said I, said ooh, I, ooh, I, ooh. Come on, let me hear you. Say, right daddy, 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 right daddy. Hey! Thank you. Let me hear you say, yeah!
No one's more important than Blowfly. Blowfly invented 2/3 of today's popular music. Well, have you ever heard of something called soul music?
You ever heard of Bootsy Collins? Yeah, I doubt he invented Bootsy Collins. So.
But he did invent Betty Wright. He did discover Casey and the Sunshine Band. He did invent Southern Soul. And he's not hip-hop. He's pre-hip-hop. His first record dropped in 1964.
Well, that's nice.
It sure is. And you paid to come see him. Congratulations.
A clean-up woman is a woman who gets all the love we girls leave behind. The reason I know so much about her is because she picked up a man of mine.
Miami has always been like a mixture of different kinds of music. Like the Junkanoo bands, the Cuban Latins, and the black bands, and then the country bands that you heard mostly. You never got a chance to really see them in person, but you heard a lot of it on the radio, and it morphed into a unique sound. See the edge of that wall? It was no more than a wall and a door. A wall and a door. And when you opened that door, you went straight up some stairs. And you made a hard right, and you were in a little studio with 8 tracks. And that's where Clean Up Woman, Rocking Chair, a whole lot of hits came out of there.
Sexy baby, good loving daddy, ooh, let me be your rocking chair, just rock me way from here.
I would say Clarence Reed was probably the most important musical guy down here.
Clarence was the center, the heart of it all. I mean, there were literally hundreds of artists, but I mean, Clarence was, his name was on all of those records, every one of them.
Casey and the Sunshine Band's first hit was called Sound Your Funky Horn, and that was Clarence's record.
Clarence has produced probably 1,000 of the tracks for TK, and he sort of created the whole TK sound.
When he did Nobody But You, Babe, when they made the album cover, they made this for him to travel with. This was one of the best posters that I ended up with, because most times when they did shows, his posters, the fans would take them before I could even get a picture. This is one of him performing, I think it was at the Night Beat downtown, to My Baby Dot, With All My Love, Clarence, from the Blowfly.